Hey guys, welcome back to Python Programming at CodeTrainer. I'm your trainer, Miriam. If you start by double-clicking on your PyCharm application on your desktop, it should take you into the last project that you created, which we called Hello World. On the left-hand side, if you right-click, and again select a new file, and go down to Python file, and name it Simple Operations, then press Enter. It should show you a new file on your left-hand side in your project folder. Once opened, select Simple Operations and you should be into the coding section on your right-hand side. We're going to learn to do calculations today, including adding, multiplying, subtracting and dividing. So first things first, let's do adding. The output should be 4. So we go up to Tool, Run, and then Run Simple Operations. Our answer that's outputted is 4. If we try subtracting, our answer should be 50. And as you can see, the output is showing us 50. When we come to multiplying, we don't use the X to multiply for coding, we use the star key. So it would be as showing in this calculation. And before we run the program, you'll notice that in the first line, I didn't leave spaces. On the second and the third line I did. This just makes the code a little bit more easier to read. And it isn't necessary to leave the spaces in between, but it does become helpful, especially when you're writing lines and lines of code. So now if we run it, the answer should show as 4, 50 and 30. As you can see, that's exactly what the code is outputted. When it comes to dividing two numbers in Python, you'll notice something different in this calculation that we're going to do now. Let's run the code again. And this time it's given us a floating number rather than an integer. Remember, integer is a whole number without any decimal point, whereas a floating number includes a decimal point. So our answer has now come out as 3.5. Now, even if we try another division calculation, remember to entering your brackets. Run the code again. You'll see the output is 50.0. This is because in Python, when you're using the divide symbol, it will always give you a floating point number. When doing a calculation such as print, open brackets, you'll see now that we have a division operator and we also have a plus operator. So what it will do is calculate both answers and then give you an output as 10, but also give you a decimal floating point number. Reason being, 5 is an integer, and the 10 divided by 2 should have given you a floating point, but it automatically converted it to a floating point. I hope that was a wee bit easier for you to understand and gave a perfect example of simple operators in Python. Remember to hit the subscribe button and follow and look out for new videos.